Welcome back to another video, everyone. Today we are going to be ranking every single Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition figure from worst to best. So let's get into it. So starting off as the worst figure, it's Cliffjumper. Yeah, you thought. No, Cliffjumper is not the greatest figure in the world. You know, I liked him when I first got him, but he's not that great anymore. But, you know, he'll do, right? He's just not the best. He's pretty average when it comes to everything. Just not my favorite thing to mess with. Lots of stuff likes to pop off. I will say that he has a lot of cool accessories that he comes with. And I do like his alt mode a lot. But, yeah, just looking at this guy, he's just not the best. And yeah, I do like the painting and the sculpting. Everything here seems to be pretty accurate in terms of what we got in the game. Was he in the game?
Alright, let's see here. War for Cybertron, Cliffjumper. No, that's the wrong one. Not the Earthrise. Oh, he was in the game. Cool.
I don't know. Yeah, he was. It was, I mean, it's pretty accurate. Just the proportions seem a little off here. But I do really like how he looks in general. It's just, he seems off. Just a little off. And I think that's probably something you could say about this entire figure. But looking at his vehicle mode, and vehicle mode is pretty much flawless. There's really nothing wrong you can say about this thing. Like, it's just so perfect. And it's kind of a shame because this is the worst figure on the list. So where does it go from here? Well, random, take it away.
Like, when I first heard they were doing Gamer Edition, I was hoping so much that he would be in it. And lo and behold, here he is. Obviously, me being the Barricade nut that I am, I had to get him. And by golly, am I glad I have. He is a bit limited with his articulation, like the weird ball joint hands and nothing at the feet. It really makes him a brick. But so much fun just to swap out the hands with the gun. Like, it's such a smart way to deal with that. I genuinely love the sculpting and the paint apps on him. A lot better than that thing. From the little highlights of purple to the Barricade. Now, after that simple but yet surprisingly fun transformation, not only is this super accurate to the game, but this vehicle mode is stellar. I know what you're thinking. Random, this figure is unacceptable. Big gaps. A split Decepticon symbol. How is this good to you? He's fun, and he's Barricade. What's not to like about Barricade? He's literally a bad cop. And this alt mode is beautiful. So stop hating on this figure. It's genuinely so much fun.
Fool this man!
Next on the list is Starscream. When I first saw this guy, I was pretty excited. Then when I got it, I was kind of like, eh. By the way, I have given him some battle damage, so if you're wondering why he looks a little beat up, I gave him some battle damage, just a little Weather Master and some panel lining, and that got the job done. I think he looks a little better with that. You know, he does everything right. It's just that I don't feel anything with this figure. I don't feel any excitement with this figure. I do like it. That's why it's not the worst, but it's not why it's the best, you know? I just don't... I don't know, man. It doesn't... I don't know what to tell you about it. I mean, it can pose well. It looks good in both modes. I'm not going to transform it because I don't like to. It's just a mediocre figure, to say the least. And after that, we go to a fairly polarizing figure amongst the community. Some people like it, some people don't. I love it. It's Sideswipe. He's coming in 3rd place, I believe. And yeah, he looks really good, man. He's surprisingly really posable without ankle pivot. Like, I didn't think I would ever say that, but he is super duper posable, man. Like, There's so much character and joy in this figure. There's so much to look at and to do. I don't like that this doesn't tab in very well, but I don't care. Like, he looks so good, and I don't care about the backpack either, because it feels pretty slim against his back. It does look a little weird in this angle here, but man, he just looks so good, and it's such an upgrade from what we used to get. What we had, that I can't blame it. And after nothing short of an amazing transformation, we're left with this phenomenal vehicle mode. Seriously, zero issues with this thing the full way around. In terms of transformation, vehicle mode, robot mode has like one issue. This thing is phenomenal. This figure is amazing. I love it. You need it. He's so chunky and solid in this mode. He's not the heaviest thing, but he feels solid. I don't know how to convey it. You just have to have him in person. And he's so much fun, man. What a fantastic figure. So accurate and just so good. So good. Please pick one up. And in second place, none other than the Decepticon leader, Megatron. Yeah, man. I love this figure so much. I know he's not that popular amongst the community, but when you really break this guy down and you look at what he does well, it's hard to not like him. Now, I do understand that the knee issue is a thing, but it's easily fixable. Like, why are we acting like it's such a big issue when we could just take some clippers and go, and he's perfectly fine? Like, I don't get it. It's kind of dramatic. But what sets this guy apart for me is, A, the nostalgia of this guy. Like, he's one of my favorite Megatron designs up there. But B, it's his character and just how much you can get him to do, really. I mean, he screams Megatron to me. The one flaw I have is I wish his gun was bulkier and just him in general was a little bulkier. But that's okay. That's okay. He's great. I love his transformation. His alt mode are good too. I'm not going to show that because you know what they look like. You know how good they are. I love the paint and everything that comes with this guy. The head sculpt is really nice. I love the purple details. The nice pointy feet. He's so pointy and jaggedy and menacing. Not as menacing. Not as menacing as the Transformers Prime version, but still really awesome and a formidable force for the Autobots. Speaking of the Autobots, it's time to contain... Okay, anyways, Optimus Prime here is easily... Well, you guys know... Oh. Okay, I shook my camera. Hold on. Let's reset that. He's easily one of my top 5 favorite figures of 2023, and really one of my favorite... Probably my favorite Optimus Prime I own. Even with all of the flaws this guy brings up, it's not even close. What he does as a Transformers action figure surpasses any other action figure.
Hey, that's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
And he's just so fantastic. Even with the flaws he has, he's literally almost top 5 in my entire collection. Maybe even top 5. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a list eventually. But for a big, chunky figure, to have the posability and the playability with all the features that he has, with all the awesome accessories that he has, his gun's in a drawer somewhere, I'm not pulling that out. But I love this thing, man. He's such an awesome Prime. Oh my gosh. Yeah. He's fantastic. Dude, just one look at this guy tells you how good he is. Look at him, man. What more could you want? And there you have it. That is every single Gamer Edition. Wait. Now that's every single Gamer Edition figure that has so far been released in terms of molds. So hopefully, looking forward, we can get some good figures. Oh. Well, maybe after that we can get some good figures. Ironhide, Ratchet apparently are coming. And the Autobot Soldier, hopefully not another repaint. Hasbro, I'm watching you. Yeah, these figures, all of them are really, really nice. If I had to recommend one of them, it would obviously be Prime. But one that you could realistically get is Sideswipe. Definitely pick up Sideswipe if you can. He's probably the best that you can get for the price, because Prime's really hard to find for some reason. I don't know why they don't stock him more. It's literally Optimus Prime. You're the big kahuna, the leader of the Autobots. It's time.
Let them come.